This morning, with Charles and Camilla. Royal couple join Holly and Phil on the famous sofa to celebrate the show's 30th birthday, but Digby the dog is a little too pleased to meet the Prince of Wales. Prince Charles was left red-faced and giggling after he had to wrestle a microphone from the jaws of this morning dog Digby today. The Prince of Wales, 69, and the Duchess of Cornwall, 70, found themselves in the midst of canine chaos at the show's London ITV studios, as the royals helped presenters Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield celebrate the program's 30th year on air. On a whistle-stop tour of the studios, Charles and Camilla, dressed in a stylish deep emerald skirt suit, met the shining lights of ITV's daytime schedule, including Good Morning Britain's Piers Morgan and Susanna Reid and This Morning's Friday presenters Eamonn Holmes and Ruth Langsford. There was even time to chow down on a mutton hot pot as the royals sampled the delights of the This Morning kitchen with Phil Vickery and Gino D'Acampo at the culinary helm. The broadcaster released a series of images and footage ahead of the interview being shown on the program tomorrow. This October marks 30 years since the show aired for the first time, and with Charles preparing to mark his 70th birthday in November, there was clearly a celebratory feeling in the air. Holly and Phil looked delighted to kick off the year-long party by giving the VIPs a tour of the sets they use every day. The royals appeared in jocular mood too throughout their tour, as they got a glimpse behind the scenes of one of the UK's most successful studios and met some of the broadcaster's major talents. However, it was arguably Digby the guide dog in training who raised the biggest smile from the prince, after the little scamp refused to let go of a piece of sound equipment he had clamped in his mouth. When Charles and Camilla arrived fresh from the kitchen to meet a trio of assistant dogs, Digby, Clover, and Luna, the pooches seemed determined to show Charles that you should never work with children or animals, especially when the television cameras are rolling. The good-natured encounter saw the prince grumbling with laughter as he tried to retrieve the microphone. Eventually, Charles proved successful, even if he did look a little hot under the collar afterwards. The morning began with a tour first of the Lorraine set and then a chance to press the flesh with some of the Good Morning Britain stars, including hosts Piers Morgan, Susanna Reid and co-presenters Charlotte Hawkins and Kate Garraway. Next it was on to the This Morning studios, with Holly and Phil dressed to impress. Phil donned a particularly sharp-looking suit and tie, a move away from his usually more relaxed attire. Elsewhere, there was even some time for nibbles as the show's resident chefs Phil Vickery and Gino D'Acampo impressing Charles and Camilla with their cooking wizardry. Honeyed parsnips featured in the chef's dishes used honey produced by bees housed on the roof of Studio 8. Alongside Digby, Charles also appeared to enjoy chatting to jovial This Morning presenter Alison Hammond, whose trademark laugh seemed to leave the prince in stitches as they shared a joke. After the prince and Camilla had perched on the famous sofa, shortly after the presenting duo had come off air for the day, Philip revealed some of the things the group had chatted about. The royals and the presenting duo discussed working so close to the Thames, and Holly gifted them a jar of This Morning's very own honey. Philip said, as a patron to charities headed by both the Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall, "I'm really thrilled to welcome them to the This Morning studio. It's a fantastic way for us to celebrate our 30th anniversary." Holly added, "It's been wonderful to welcome their Royal Highnesses to This Morning. It's an exciting year for us here, and it's lovely to share with them some of our highlights." Later the social media-loving star posted about her meeting with the royals, saying on Instagram, "Well, that was quite a morning. By royal appointment, thank you to His Royal Highness the Prince of Wales and the Duchess of Cornwall for popping in." Charles and Camilla also found time to meet Eamonn Holmes and Ruth Langsford, who are the show's regular Friday presenters. A self-proclaimed fan of Strictly Come Dancing, Camilla congratulated Ruth Langsford on her recent appearance on the entertainment show, while Eamonn offered his thanks for a letter penned to him by the Duchess following his OBE. The show's editor Martin Frizzell revealed that the royals had also signed a visitor's book during their brief tour. He said, "We also asked them to sign our first ever visitor's book, which is going to be filled with pictures and messages from all our guests as we enter our 30th year. We are going to take photos on a Polaroid camera and give the book away to one lucky winner to mark the show's 30th birthday in October." Highlights of the royals' daytime television tour, including their chat with Holly and Phil on the sofa, will air on This Morning tomorrow.